Okay, here I'm trying to do the dream of my back bend. Okay, my yoga trapeze back bend. I have an extremely difficult time grabbing my feet. I couldn't even ever imagine when I first would see other people doing this, and I would even try, that I could even grab my foot. So this is good, and I started this whole thing very awkward, and now I'm doing the traction extremely well. So it's really, really getting much easier for me. I can't hold it for long, but I think I'll be holding both feet at one point. I have a harder time grabbing the good side, believe it or not, and I'm definitely not as graceful. Okay, so now I got down there into my traction, and right now I have my arms folded like above my head, and then after a while, if I can't hold that any longer, you'll see I'll shift a little bit. I'll stop swinging, because then my hands, I put them down on the ground, and then I start crawling forward into a bit of a push on my back after that. Here I'm really doing the traction for quite a while. It says this video is about 3 minutes something, which I can't imagine I'd be down there that long, because I just showed you a little bit of me trying to work on ultimately doing a back bend on this thing, holding on to both feet, which, as you can see, I'm not doing it very gracefully yet. But when I started the traction, I was not graceful at all. I certainly wasn't able to stay down here so much. And I wish you could see my head. I'm doing this in my iPad, so I don't know if it's, maybe my head's down there. But now my legs and my buttocks have been pulling together. I'm going to assume this is helping it. I just started doing this a little bit more. But for the longest time, I mean, as you can see, if you followed me on this channel, everything was kind of out of line, and no matter what's going on, even though it's not my doing and I'm doing everything else right, I just follow along. And once I get past that thing that I'm trying to do, because I find every time I'm trying to fight something I'm trying to do, that's when, the harassment comes back at me, my body gets altered. But it does come back around. Okay, I'm going to be coming up here and putting my head on my hand to make sure I'm not dizzy, and I stay there for a bit of time. Now, as you can see, my body isn't at its perfect state in its back, my stomach, though my chest is looking pretty good. Now, I know all of us that are going through the problems of being, harassed, abused, and all kinds of things that's going on with us. It will turn around, so hold on to what you can do now.